In the last election this year, only 8% of those who are 18 to 24 voted. And like if we translate that to numbers in this room, it's like less than 1% who actually made decisions for all of you.
These Sacramento High School students are preparing to hold a voter registration event during their lunch period to add to the more than 200,000 16 and 17-year-olds who have pre-registered to vote in the past 2 years.
Am I going to fail if I do something wrong on this test? No, this isn't a test. This is an exercise to get you, because if you can't, as volunteers, be fired up about this, then you can't go out there and motivate other people to care about this.
My voice means something, and if I want something done, you have to go out there and get it. It's not going to come to you. So the younger people are starting to take over. So it's the younger minds are what's forwarding, powering everything else going above us now. So the younger you are, the more important it is.
To get a better understanding of how young people feel about participating in elections and whether or not pre-registration events like the one at Hiram Johnson High School are effective ways of getting them to the polls, I caught up with Emma and Khalil, two political junkies I met earlier this year who have been instrumental in signing up their fellow students to vote.
I think the hypocrisy of both sides is very apparent today, and I think that a lot of kids our age are kind of sick of that, and they almost don't see like the point in voting, because like what's the point? Nothing's going to get better.
See, I see it differently. I think that kids are more willing to go vote because they see that representatives are not like these upstanding citizens.
No, I think there's like some people our age are like empowered and inflamed to go, like us, like we're excited to go vote because we've seen this, what we see as hypocrisy, for years. And then there's some people that are, or some kids our age that are just like, well, whatever.
What were some of the conversations that you were having with kids your age that were on the fence about pre-registering to vote?
They were excited, they like knew about all the issues, they just didn't know how to get registered or pre-registered.
Which is exactly why the League of Women Voters visits schools like Hiram Johnson and educates students on how to hold their own pre-registration events.
I think young people are hesitant to vote because some people may think that young people don't really have the mindset or education to vote, but yet everybody can vote, everybody can say their opinion.
Even though they don't think it's important right now, they still should register to vote. So like when they do have the chance and they do want to have a say in our government, then they'll have the chance to do so.
So what issues are driving young voters to the polls? The students I spoke with mentioned everything from transgender rights and affordable health care to homelessness and sexual assault.
Do you see kids your age becoming more politically active now?
I think social media has a lot to do with kids being more politically active. I think people are pre-registering today more than they ever have been because of things like social media, connecting people, getting people angry about certain things, people exposing other people through media. I think that is a huge advantage for our generation.
But does all the talk on social media translate to votes?
I think that it'll be interesting in like the next 5 to 10 years to see how kids our age vote and if they do vote, because we have grown up with social media. But I don't know that we can necessarily see what the effects will be yet, because we're just turning 18 now.
Some people may say that their vote doesn't matter, but then like if your vote collectively with other people, that does make a difference and that does make a change, and you can at least try to like put your opinions out there of what you want and what you believe in.